Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So we're riding along on one of our lumber trains, the one obviously that is bringing stuff back from the other end, from the sawmills. And everything's running fine. This has been upgrading. I think the tools factory is doing especially well. Yeah, and our cargo trams are keeping up with everything. I had to take ownership of this street, though, which is a mod that allows you to do that, because the city kept trying to upgrade it. I had to create another cargo route here, and their delivery route here, because, I mean, look how much Covina has expanded since we, what, 3 episodes ago, something like that, that we connected Covina, and now look at it. Look at all the stuff going on. It's a major industrial area with tool production, machine production, wood, steel, coal, iron, all of that going on. So it's time for us to move on. We got one last city to connect. So let's go ahead and it doesn't really matter which one of these I'm going to use because I'm going to take it back out again. We're going to go ahead and expand this so that we can get our last city connected. Okay, there we go. I just made this just empty pavement with no track here because we're not going to use that. But we have a space there if we ever need it, I suppose. Then over here we've got our platform and tracks for our last city connection. So we're going to drive north from here up to here. Well, the question is, where do we want to put this? I'm sort of thinking on the north side. We'll have to put it at a bit of an angle. I could put it over here, but this road is here. Actually, the road really doesn't go anywhere, does it? Just goes out to these unused goods plants, 2 of them right together. Yeah, I suppose that's the wiser thing to do. It's going to be the straighter road coming in. Yeah, you're going to have to go. I'm sorry. I'm going to pause this. We'll take that out for now. I'm not going to put our station right there, though. What we're going to do... am I still in... No, okay. I thought I was still in the construction for the other thing for a moment there. Building extra large, high speed, Caternary. Doesn't really look any different than the other one, even though it says UK style station. I'm sort of curious, though. Let's go ahead and use it, and we'll just have to see what happens. All right. So we also have Curve Station. What's this? Oh, it's Baltimore Station. Interesting. All right, so I'm going to put this out about right here. Oh, it's just using the UK platform. It doesn't have any of the other stuff. I'm guessing other than that, it's going to look the same. Come on. So we got the King's Cross. I put the King's Cross platforms down a couple of times before. Caternary. There we go. It's not particularly different, but it's different. We'll go with it this time. Let's make this one look at least a little bit different from the others. It is, after all, our finale station-wise. King's Cross. Can we put some roofs or furniture or something? What is this here? Shelter old. Waiting area old. There's underground. There's overhead. I don't know. I'm just going to put a roof on. Oh, I suppose we could put some waiting areas in there. So they got some seats in there. Yeah, that looks nice. I like the little fence on the outside of it. All right. I think that's all we need there. Yeah, I like that roof. It's definitely more modern looking than what we've been using. All right, so let's go ahead and do a little flattening here. Oh, hello? Why did it just stop for no reason there? Okay, it's good for now. We'll go ahead then and put in a wide city hold on a second. I didn't put any buildings on here. I mean, we've got buildings on here. I didn't put any additional buildings on here. Passenger buildings. What on earth? What's this stuff? Oh, it's a teeny weeny little building. Oh, it's a below ground. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and put a couple of these on each side of this. And then we'll put a large... Oh, it's not where I wanted it. We'll put a large one on the end. And then... with the cargo, I'm going to put the large ones on the ends. And then a couple of the medium ones in between. There. Now we can put our street on. Okay, don't worry about any of that. Probably going to want to put trams on it, but I'll do that when we get there. There we go. And then here, we can just connect that one. Ooh, let's make this a little longer. Yeah, I better do that on both sides. Then we can connect these on through, and it's probably going to become our tram loop once I get there. But I'm going to get these trains in first. Let's go ahead. Actually, can I just run this past here? Oh, I didn't get that quite right to do that. I could use a small road. Oh, why not? There's not really going to be anything here. This is just going to be to connect these industries. All right, I ran the tracks. Well, actually, the first thing I do is run this bridge. But I connected the tracks from down there, trying to get a nice tunnel through this high mountain without tunneling through everything. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, let's try coming from this direction. Let's sort of come straight to what, about here? That is definitely not going to work, is it? I've got to curve this a bit. All right, let's see how that does. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're not in a long tunnel the whole way. We're not, sitting up on a huge ridge, which was what was happening if I tried to run it all in one go. It was either one thing or the other. I couldn't get a happy medium. Okay, I put trees along the edges here to sort of hide the edge of the world a bit. We don't have any choice here at the water, but yeah, what can you do? All right, now let's go ahead. I've created the routes. Let's go ahead and get some trains on here. Let's see. What do we got for electrics? Okay, nothing has changed, so we're going to keep that. Passenger, we do have some new passenger cars, it looks like. But I don't think there's any particular advantage to changing what we've been doing. So we'll put one with 4 cars on here. So this is Newport News to Covina passenger service. And then we'll go ahead and get one of these. And what am I doing? I think I've been doing... Oh, we got new stuff. New longer boxes. Alright, that's what I've been doing, 12, 6, and 6. But obviously that's too long. Let's take off 2 of these. And then 1 of each of these. Nope. Take off 2 more of these. And that actually gets us there. Well, we'll see how that does. I know it doesn't actually need any of that other stuff right now. Hopefully it will soon enough. But we do need tools and... What was the other thing we needed here? Go ahead and let this go. Building supplies. So yeah, I guess we will need the state cars for the building supplies. Okay. Yeah, you can see our other cities are getting big enough they're demanding everything. Oh, you're getting a little backed up here. Oh, no wonder I have 2 trucks on here. Let's knock this up to 8. There we go. They'll probably do a little bit better job of distributing things. I'm going to have to redo the trucking on that soon, I'm sure. All right. So, past Covina up to Newport News. And now we're going to need to do... our tram and truck routes. You know what? I'm sort of feeling like we need to go up to here. So let's go ahead and go to straight. No, wait a minute. Yeah, let's go ahead and stick with just a normal street first. And try to go out to there. Now we can go ahead and connect these. There. To there. And now we'll go ahead and do this. There we go. So we've got a... Oops. Forgot about my electrics. I swear I did them on the first part. Alright. Oh, I forgot to put in the... Shoot. How do I want to do this? Let's do this here. Let's pause this again. I'm going to take this out. I forgot I've been putting in this guy wherever it is. What's this? Oh. Oh, I've seen... Yeah, I think I used this once in the last one, maybe? I'm not sure. It's neat. It's a little underground bus area. They go underneath to do all their whatchamacallits. Sort of like it. Let's see if we can fit this in here. Can I get this fit right here? It looks like I can. How about that? Nope. This. Yeah, we're going to change it to tram. There are no other options on this. That is it. And those connect to this. There we go. Now we can't connect this street on through, but who cares? I'm on highway. Why am I on highways? Tell me I didn't just do that whole thing in highways. I did, didn't I? For goodness sakes. Yeah, that probably just destroyed a whole bunch of buildings, too. I didn't even notice I had done that. At least most of this didn't have any buildings along. Just this one here I would have mucked up. Alright, so we've got this here. So we'll try this out and see how it goes. So it's got this ramp on this side to go down. On this side they can come up to this upper half. And how are they getting back up after they... Oh, okay, we've got ramps on both sides here. So yeah, they go down, go in, come back up, and go that way. I think we'll try the figure 8 one this time, like we normally, or like we were doing before. But we'll see how this handles that. Let's put this about here, here, and then, yeah, we'll put one right here, and then we'll put another one at the far end of this, right there. So then we'll come out of here, go right. And this is Newport News Public Transit. Cool. Let's go ahead and put a tram building in here. This right down here. Actually, it should snap. I don't know why I was bothering with that. There. We got these. I think I'm going to stick with the single ones. I don't like these double ones that it gives us. It's handy sometimes because you get a lot of traffic. You can put in these double ones, but they're sort of ugly because they don't actually connect properly. They're just one following right after the other. Uh-oh, where do I have a line 1? Is that this one? Did I forget to... Hang on. No, because this is in green. And I did name it properly. Yeah, right there. So, wait a minute. Where is line 1? There it is. There it is. Found it. It has nothing on it. Okay, it's just a bad line I created at some point. Okay, now... Let's see. Let's go ahead and go back to streets here. Get rid of that. I'm going to widen this street and run it all the way through to here. And then we will go ahead and put our... Maybe we should put in one of these new truck depots too. Sort of nice. It's like no parameters, but I think this will work for us. It's got 2 platforms. That's all we ever need. Okay. So here, where are my... What is this? More bus and tram. We've gotten late enough that we're getting new ones. That's pretty nice too. That's the one we just did. Oh, I remember this one. This one's really nice looking. It's like at a little corner bus stop. It's really neat. Oh, there. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so we'll come up. We'll stop right there. And let's see. Then let's go to right here, I think. That should cover all of Newport News pretty good. There. Newport News City Deliveries. And we're going to need a place to get our trucks. Actually, you know what? Let's put this over here. We can't actually put it right on there, but we'll put it close. Let's put it right about here. And then we can get 2 of these tarpaulin trucks. Right there. There we go. All right, let's start this going again. Actually, I'm going to speed this up, and we'll see how this is doing. Okay, turns out it doesn't handle doing the figure 8 thingy very wisely. The stuff on the surface all has to be clockwise direction from where we are anyways, because it has to come down on the right side of the road here. And then the underground one is for the opposite direction, the counterclockwise, because it comes in on this side and then goes back and then comes back out on this side. So, yeah, I got it worked out, though. We will see how these do. But there's one other thing I want to accomplish today. And that is that air travel is evolving. So let's pause this. We're going to go ahead and delete our old airfield. And I want to put in one of these fancy new Art Deco fields. So I'm going to have to really work to line this up, aren't I? Oops. Come on, place. There we go. And let's see, we're on country roads out here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, and that reaches that just fine. So this is going to be interesting to see. I don't know how this one works out. It lets us put in... What's the... Okay, so... Okay, this must be the central building, I'm guessing. Actually, they're both... Looks like they're both passenger terminals. Aren't they? Or is this... Is one a passenger terminal and one a freight terminal? Because this looks like it could be a freight terminal here. Except it has a concourse inside, not a cargo area. Does this just have 2 different... Hang on, I want to look at something here. See, there's cargo version of this. Yeah. Yeah, so this is our passenger terminal. I don't know why this one has arrows as if a jet could come into it, because this looks like it's just the main building. Ooh, we really did cut into stuff over here, though, didn't we? Let's try to ease this a bit. Okay, that looks good. And then we'll replace the one clear up here. Yeah, he's out of the way. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Okay, so we got that. And then we're going to do the Art Deco one again. Except now we're at a slightly different angle. Hang on here. I need to get out where I can see what's going on. Oh, this road is in the way. If I get just close enough, then it's not in the way anymore, but... Oh. Alright, let's get this road out of the way. Yeah, sorry, your home is going bye-bye. Okay, there we go. And then here, we're on city streets, so let's go ahead and change that. Ooh. Hang on here. Just realized we're almost lined up with this road, so let's try to keep it lined up. There we go. Now put the airport in. We don't hit that anymore, though. That's a bit of a problem. So how do I want to do this so that we actually connect over here? What if can I just put a road here? Would that be good enough to connect it? Sometimes crazy stuff like that works. No, that's not good enough to connect it. Well, what do I got over here that I'm even delivering to? Nothing. There is nothing over here that needs to be delivered to. Well, there's this. And that's it. Let's take this guy out. And we'll put him right there. I just want to get that stop off from there. And then I'm going to have to leave that the way it is, I think. Let's go ahead and put electric trams all the way out to here. Can I get rid of the rest of this? Yeah, and we'll just run it right to the end of that. Just a little odd, but and then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put a stop right here. Actually, you know what? Let's take that off from there. And we have a nice stop for this. Actually, we have this cool bus station we could use here. You know, I sort of like that, actually. Can I trim this back a little bit further, but not all the way? Well, we'll do this. Let's put this right here. Then we'll go ahead and connect the street to it. And oh, this is strictly bus. I can't upgrade this to trams? No, I can't. Okay, well, so much for that. Let's try a different one then. I was going to use this one, so we'll go ahead and do that. Flip the direction for electric tram. And let's do maple and oak there. And new station sign, lighting. There we go. That's what I wanted. 40 meters. I knew there was a longer option to that. I don't like how this is sloping. I'm going to redo that road. Let's redo this first off. There we go. Actually, let's do that right there. And then we can connect our street to it. And did I not set this to... Yeah. Oh, this is set to none. This is set to electric tram. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think that's all good. And then what we'll do is we'll take... Oh, this line, this is a route going both directions that I did. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, that goes this direction. So after 13, we'll want to add this in. There we go. And no, that's wrong. Oh, I see. It comes out here, it's going this way, and then it goes this way. So 3 after 4, I want it. So 4, and then when it's coming back the other way, it should be after 14. So actually that after 13 was probably right before I did that. Cool. Let's put... Actually, let's upgrade these trams. They're pretty old, it looks like. I'll put the double ones on since that's what I've got now. Oh, that's what was on there before. Okay. I'm going to add a couple more, though. Why are you wasting Growler's money? I don't know, Growler. I'm very confused here. So let's go ahead and just smooth this. And then last but not least, let's get our aircraft upgraded. So this here, manage air vehicles, we're going to passenger, and really there's not much upgrade going on here. That looks like that's cargo there, even though I have, oh, it does both, I see. I guess we're, oh wait, are we on the DC3s or 4s? We're on the 3s. So we'll upgrade them to the DC4s. Okay. That's our DC4 taking off. Where'd the plane go? Oh, here it is. It is so finicky trying to do anything with these planes. What are we doing? Okay. It's going to be interesting to see. It should be a nice effect with this, with the two different runways at 90 degrees. They should not interfere with each other quite so much as the regular ones. I hadn't expected him to be coming back. You just took off. Why are you coming right back? We got sort of realistic taxiways here. All right, and I guess the other one is for takeoff. It works. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we will see you next time. Have a great day.